Hello friends, I'm Dee, about to react to this vid by Impressive. It's titled, Kylie Jenner Gets Dragged for Supporting Tory Lanez, Aaliyah and Brandy's Feud. What? Who is digging this up? I don't like that choice of words. Sure, let's see what's going on with these people. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Kylie Jenner recently got a lot of backlash after she was on TikTok singing along to Tory Lanez's song Hurts Me. Now, I think this Tory song has been gaining traction on TikTok, and Kylie was singing along to it, and a lot of Megan Thee Stallion fans were very upset by this.
Look it up.
Back in December of last year, Tory was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
And
to see a celebrity as big as Kylie supporting his music, of course, is very triggering. Now, these were what some of the tweets said. One person said, Kylie Jenner is a weird AB. Someone else said, I always knew the Kardashian-Jenner family were a bunch of weird people, but Kylie using his song in a TikTok, ooh, she needs to get beat. Are y'all really surprised?
Okay, I don't care about this.
Kylie Jenner, you botched beat.
Not you botched.
Low. Megan gets shot by Tory after leaving Kylie's house. This is so tasteless and low. Kylie Jenner can kick rocks on purpose to shade Megan. And this person inserted a screenshot of Kylie Jenner posting her foot. And in her caption, she said, thank you, God, for another beautiful day. Now, was this shade? More than likely it was, because Kylie did post this directly after the Megan and Tory incident. Megan said she got shot in the foot by Tory. And for Kylie to post a picture of her foot and saying, thank you, God, for another beautiful day, I mean, that's definitely shady. Now, why would Kylie shade Megan? Well, if you are aware of the testimonies during trial, you would know that the fight that happened between Megan, Tory, and Megan's ex-friend Kelsey started at Kylie's house. Megan was actually partying at Kylie's house, and she invited Tory over. And a witness who was there named E.J. King implied that Tory and Kylie were kind of feeling each other. They were flirting a little bit. Megan allegedly was
Kylie ain't got no taste.
Megan's former stylist E.J. King noticed that Megan's energy was shifting, and he tried to get her to leave with him.
This nigga gotta wear a do-rag in the pool.
Megan didn't want to leave, so Tory's driver decided to take Megan and Kelsey home. They got in the car, but then Megan told the driver to turn around because she forgot something, and she went out. Show what could possibly. Kylie and Megan don't like each other, clearly. And I do remember there was a clip that went viral of Megan performing at the AMAs, and you could see Kylie in the audience looking stone-faced, and she was covering her daughter Stormy's ears. And you could see Megan on stage just kind of...
I wasn't even peeping that. I was just looking at her face. Bitch, Kylie, I know you fucking lying, bitch.
Viral of Megan performing at the AMAs, and you could see Kylie in the audience looking stone-faced, and she was covering her daughter Stormy's ears.
Or maybe her daughter was just like, it's loud in here, and it just happened to be during Meg's set. This is so fucking shady. Who kid is next to her?
And you see Megan on stage just kind of rapping and bucking in her direction. So you can clearly see that there is some tension between them. So it doesn't surprise me that Kylie would be listening to and supporting Tory's music. She likes Tory, but she doesn't like Megan. Now, does the optics of that look bad and make Kylie look shady? Of course it does, because Kylie is shady. But she probably feels justified in not liking Megan because Megan did cause a scene in her home. And listen, if Megan decides to respond and throw shade at Kylie, I wouldn't blame her either.
Oh, please, read her the fuck down. I'm here for it. Oh, I want her to read her on the song. That would be great. That would be great.
Now, moving on, I want to talk about an interesting thing I learned about Aaliyah and Brandy and how there was almost a feud between these two. Now,
those birds were
ABC
small.
did chronicle Aaliyah's life in a documentary they did.
Oh, I know that took
and nothing they really revealed was groundbreaking in any way. A lot of what they talked about I already knew, but I didn't know that Aaliyah and Brandy fell out at one point. Now, Aaliyah's bodyguard, Art Davis, actually revealed the backstory behind that.
I did work with Aaliyah back in the day, and what I most remember about her is we did a concert at Plaza Howell Park, and on the show was Brandy and Aaliyah, and they had a little falling out because Brandy wanted to close, and Aaliyah told, oh no, this is my hometown, I'm closing.
Look at sister, he was a baby.
I'm closed. You can't come to Detroit and close my show. So what did Brandy do? Brandy had to suck it up and open that.
Now, when I heard this story, I did kind of laugh a little bit because I never knew this happened between Aaliyah and Brandy. The situation didn't seem super serious, but I like hearing that Aaliyah asserted herself in that moment and let Brandy know that, hey, this is my town. You're stepping on my turf, so I should close out the show. And I've come to realize that performers really take lineups very, very seriously. Whoever closes out the show is really considered the main act. And I do think Brandy wanted to close it out because at the time she was the bigger artist. But at the same time, Aaliyah had a big following as well. And also, Detroit was her hometown. So it made sense that she would want to close out the show. And Brandy kind of had to fall back. But the thing I like the most about this story is Brandy and Aaliyah's little tension didn't last long. They were able to hash out their differences, even as teenagers. And it's crazy because today, some adults can't even put aside their egos to hash out their differences. But at least Aaliyah and Brandy did. And it was a little difficult for them at the time because they were always being pitted against each other. Brandy, Monica, and Aaliyah were constantly being compared. And people in the media would stir up the pot and instigate tension between them. Brandy and Monica unfortunately fell for the trap, but Aaliyah didn't allow herself to be baited into a feud with Brandy. In fact, she was asked about some of Brandy's comments in an interview, and I don't know exactly what Brandy said, but it was rumored that Brandy may have critiqued the way Aaliyah dressed because she was wearing midriffs at the time. And according to Toya's World blog, Brandy allegedly said that Aaliyah's image was too grown and how her mother would never approve. So Aaliyah was asked about Brandy's comments, but Aaliyah kept it really cute.
Because one of the things, Brandy said some things that were said. Now, did you hear what she actually used?
I caught wind of some of it, but I don't pay much attention to that. I think there's room out here for all of us. So good luck, Brandy.
Ladies are professional.
Aaliyah and Brandy would later on meet for the first time at the Lady of Soul Train Music Awards. And Brandy told Billboard that Aaliyah sent her flowers and congratulated her on her wins. She said, "I just thought that was so angelic and sweet of her. People say that Aaliyah is angelic, and that just made me feel like, wow, that's a moment." Other artists supported big of her. And
I love you, girl, really, I do. I'm a big fan.
At the award show.
I want to give a shout out to my girl, Aaliyah. I love you, girl, really, I do. I'm a big fan.
Brandy also revealed that Aaliyah was a huge inspiration to her coming into the music industry.
When, Aaliyah opened the door for this whole new wave, rest in peace, God, this whole new wave of young girls coming out. So Back and Forth was my song, and so I watched her videos. I was performing like her, and Frank Gaston was like, so I'm 15 years old. Frank Gaston was like, "Who do you love?" I was like, "I love Aaliyah." He was like, "Okay, perform. I want to be that." So I performed. I want to be that, just like Aaliyah performed. Back and Forth. He was like, "No, I love Aaliyah too. You gotta change it up so you can have your own style. You look just like her." I love you so much.
I mean, I was so inspired by Aaliyah. I was so inspired by her. My entire Never Say Never album is like an homage to her album that she did with Timbaland. Was it which album was it? It was the one that has "If Your Girl Only Knew." That whole album inspired Never Say Never.
Brandy also told Billboard that Aaliyah inspired her Full Moon album as well, and said that her song "Anybody" is like an Aaliyah song. So you can see that Brandy was a huge
that shit fire.
Aaliyah. And even though the media tried to create a beef between the two, it didn't work at all.
Angel in the
and
Sky is
fire.
Fire.
Respect for Brandy as well. To the point
This
that
album is
she
good.
turned down a role in Scary Movie because she felt like it was mocking Brandy, and she didn't want to do that.
One time that sent the script actually for Scary Movie, but it was a little bit different when I received it. It changed a lot when I made it, and it was a parody on Scary movies. And I know she did last summer, and they actually had a character. It was the Brandy character, and they wanted me to play Brandy, and kind of do a parody of her. And I just, didn't actually like the script. I thought it was really funny, but I didn't want anybody to take like I was disrespecting her anyway, so I actually didn't do it. It was a really funny movie, but that was like the weirdest thing that anyone ever asked me to do.
Aaliyah was really just a stand-up woman. I mean, she didn't take the bait into falling into any controversy with any of her peers. And I really respect that about her. Even though she and Brandy had that one little incident where it could have led them to falling out with each other, they still were able to patch it up, and they were friends. They supported each other. Brandy said when she and Aaliyah did a show, she would sit and watch her perform and cheered her on.
So they loved each other.
Between them. So I really appreciate both Aaliyah and Brandy. They are truly R&B icons and legends. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video.
Girl, just because her putting Aaliyah and Brandy's feud in the title, it's like, girl, there was no feud. But cool. Still, interesting to know. I didn't know that there was any type of tension whatsoever, no matter how minor. But yeah, that album, fire. I'm gonna download that. What was I about to say? Oh, Kylie, bitch, sit the fuck down somewhere. Here's the thing. I'm a big believer in listening to whatever the fuck you want to listen to. I still listen to Tory Lanez. I don't care. I like his music. I've always been very, upfront about that, regardless of what happened with the case. And yes, he's doing his time. He's sitting in jail. Okay, rotting away. So it is what it is. But I think he made some great music, so I still listen to it to this day. So I don't think that there's an issue with her listening to Tory, but there's an issue with you broadcasting it and like purposely trying to put it out there to be shady. Because that combined with the whole foot thing and you covering your daughter's ears when she performing, all that is just extra as fucking, girl. Nobody cares about whose side you on. Nobody cares. Oh, they get on my nerves. And I hope Meg reads the fuck out of you. I want her to read you down on her next album. I can't wait for it. I'm hoping, I'm praying. I know that she's in a not praying. I know that she's in a different space where she's healing or whatever the fuck. She's trying to put all the drama behind her, blah, blah, blah. But I wouldn't be mad at all if she came back and roasted your ass. Because, girl, get the fuck out of here. You're doing that to be shady. If you want to listen to Tory behind the scenes, sure, it's your prerogative. Do you. I get it. I understand. I relate. He has some fire music. But you are doing this on purpose. You're doing this to shade her purposely when she's somewhere chilling, not thinking about you and your fifth face that you on. Bye. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.